Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, HD. In the last part, we started up, we did not start up anything. You know, you have to stop me up. You have to stop me up and never stop. No, it wasn't like that at all. We got here to the Wind Temple and found out Makar was the sage, and this room already gets a little hairy. We have a Stalfos. We also had a Wizrobe back there. We know how to deal with Stalfos now. Just throw a bomb and then smash them with a skull hammer. Also have the first of these pots here. And it sounds a little bit hard to believe, but this is actually the last regular dungeon of the game. We're about 2/3 of the way through the game, roughly. And, yeah, this is the last regular dungeon in the game, hard to believe. People complain about Majora's Mask for being short for only having 4 dungeons. This game really only has 6, so not much better in this game's situation. Anyways, you have to play the command melody a lot, like we did with Medley. Although, you really will need to play it a lot more with this dungeon. Makar has sort of like this helicopter thing that he can use to fly, much like Medley's flying abilities. And he has this ability to plant trees. I really hope I don't have to majorly sync up the audio like I did for the last video, because there was a lot of problems with the last one with the lag. And I just restarted my computer anyway, so hopefully the preview window won't lag as much. It seems to do that with Audacity open. And here's something that I have a big problem with in this game. I know that the Koroks are a descendant of the Kokiri tribe and not the Deku, despite the fact that both look more, it looks like they resemble the Deku more than they do the Kokiri. But here's the question. If in Majora's Mask, Deku Link, who's about 4.5 feet tall, I'd say, he's about 3 feet tall, there's something down here at the bottom there that I completely miss out on. This is actually an orange rupee if I remember right. Yeah, it is. That's definitely a great prize to get. Totally worth it. Anyways, if the Deku Link, who's supposedly really light, but he's about, like, a good 3.5 feet tall, then how the hell is a little 2-foot tall onion scrub able to weigh down these stupid switches when Deku Link couldn't in Majora's Mask? That is something that I've never understood about Wind Waker, and like I said, it's probably the fact that they descend from 2 different things. I don't even think there's actually any Deku in Wind Waker, and if there are, like, what did they descend to? Because Wind Waker definitely takes place as one of the last Zelda games. Or it should, anyway. I mean, I think one of the last Zelda games, believe it or not, is the original. I know Skyward Sword is the first, then the Minish Cap, then the Four Swords games, and then, Ocarina of Time, I think, was the 4th game, and then there was, like, 3 split branching paths from what happened in that. And I don't remember any of what happened in those. Anyways, Makar, his gimmick, I just don't like that much. He has this ability to plant trees, which just gets boring after a while. Like, Medley's shining light mechanic wasn't used that often, and it's, like, it became kind of useful whenever Link got his mirror shield, and then, you know, it kind of combined those 2 aspects. It was kind of, I'd compare it to some of the stuff in, like, Twilight Princess, where you have, like, a little demo item early on in dungeons, and then, like the saws from the Palace of Twilight, where, like, they can temporarily, like, prevent you from going through that stuffs, and then you end up getting a light sword later on that can cut through that stuff, or what else? There's a lot of stuff that was like that. I can't really think of any great examples. Oh, the bomb flowers from Ocarina of Time. I think that's a great example. Like, how you had bomb flowers from the beginning of Dodongo's Cavern, but then you got your own bomb bag, and then you could use your own bombs. I thought that, like, it works well in those situations, but well, this dungeon's nothing like that at all. And once Makar plants all those trees, freaking 4 wall masters just come out of nowhere and kidnap that kid. And they kidnap him into this room, which when I say is a behemoth, I'm not lying. This room is freaking huge, and I hate it. It is so damn big, and it gets so annoying to maneuver it later on, because the way I have to maneuver through it. But for now, Makar's in the jail. We can't do anything about it until we get the dungeon items, so thank God. Anyway, it actually sort of detours us on the good part, but we have to deal with a lot of wall masters, actually, until then. And I'm finding that the bow, you have to have kind of good timing to hit them with the bow. So I figured actually while I was on the subject here, I figured I would talk about, oh yeah, this is actually, before I get into that, this was a really weird glitch that just happened, I think. Yeah, like, why did I get crushed from that? I think I even took no, I didn't take damage from that, because a crush would have done, like, a full, maybe I did, I don't remember, but, yeah, like, why would I have gotten crushed from that? At least it didn't respawn the other wall master, but still, it almost kills me, I might say. I'm recording this post-commentary if you haven't seen part 27 at this point. Because of just forgetting to save the audio file. Actually, no, part 28 now that I think about it. Or, is it part 28 or part 20? I don't even know at this point. Anyways, the thing that I wanted to talk about was that my second semester of high school has finally begun. Junior year in high school, I should say, grade 11. And I kind of wanted to talk about how it's been going so far, even though I've only been in it for 2 days. By the way, there's a friggin' Wind God's Aria statue here. Can't play it unless we have Makar with us. Just another reason I hate this dungeon. I don't know. I like the design of it a lot. It has some great design choices. I just think that it could have been executed a lot better. I actually much prefer the Earth Temple, as annoying as it is. And I like the design of this room here too, but it's just annoying. There's a lot of Wizrobes in it. Anyways, so last semester of high school anyway, I had Introduction to Automotive, which I think I mentioned in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle that I was going to take something like that when back then, and I did. Which, that was a pretty interesting class. It was a good class, too. I liked it a lot. I had fun, despite the fact it was probably one of my harder classes, because I'm not really that used to cars and whatnot. As much as I like cars, and as much as I love driving, I really am not that used to, like, working with cars. Anyways, then after that I had French, which was nothing too special, needing to worthwhile talk about. I'm surprised I did as well as I did in it, because I did horrible on my French exam, but there was another thing I did in class that really helped bring my mark up. Like, this thing we did where we basically just talked French for... This is the dungeon map, by the way. We just basically talked French about, like, how our weekends went. And we did that every single week on a Monday, and that's basically what most of our Mondays were like, and it was really easy grades, and it helped bring my grade up a lot. My third block class, which is probably definitely my least favorite class of all, was Cooperative Work Studies, which, if there's something similar to that, I do not recommend taking it. It's basically, you go work at a friggin' part-time job for a credit, which I don't know why I even took it. I thought it was just gonna be slack, and yeah, you can't block those stupid shots. This Wizrobe's just gonna shoot you, and there's a million P-hats. I hate this room. And the really creepy hands that drain your magic are actually found all across the floor in that room, and it's really, like, it's really creepy to deal with those things. Anyways, my fourth class was Oceanography, which was probably the most fun I had, actually, in a long time. It was a great class to take, and definitely my best class, too. Which is weird, because I did not do good in my science class of the previous year, but I did really well in, this one, somehow. I'm not actually sure how. Like, my grade 10 science class, I only had a 77 in the end after my exam. Oceanography, I got like a 91 in that class. I don't know how, but I did. And, yeah. And it's not like I don't try either. Well, I could have tried. Actually, I should comment about this room. This room's really annoying because normally you have to go through like 5 trials to get a key in this room, which gets really annoying. You have to push these blocks onto this tile here so you can actually get out, and you have to do this 5 times in order to get a key. I figured this would have been for a treasure chart, but apparently I already got, like, there's only 1 treasure chart in this dungeon as far as I saw, and the entire time I didn't think I had the compass, and I don't remember when I got that or where it's found. I don't know, it's a really weird dungeon in a lot of ways. Anyway, so this semester of high school, I have A block. If I never mentioned it, my semesters are divided up into 4 hour and 15-minute long classes of the day, which seems like a lot, but it's honestly, it's fine, I think. My first class is gym, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Oh, that's the small key there, but wait, do I actually get this is the best question, because I'm trying to remember if I get this. I think I cheese this out somehow, because I know there is a way to I cheese it out here. I don't know if it actually gives me the item, and if it does, I don't remember if I actually pick it up. I know I fall through the last one. You have to break these with the iron boots, by the way, if that's not immediately clear. My morning block is gym, which is a good class. I like gym a lot, but I mean, first class in the morning's kind of crap, but hey, and I'm in the class with Dallas, who you'll know from like Mario Party and just a lot of my videos in general. He's been appearing on my channel for a long time. Yeah, and this room's basically a cluster shit whenever you open up all those. There's wall masters down here, which I got really close to getting killed by, or at least taken out of the dungeon anyway. I don't like those things at all. Maybe this is a treasure chart, actually. I think it is. I hope I actually picked this treasure chest up, because it would suck if I didn't. Yeah, okay, I do. I think that's the treasure chart, because I seem to remember it being that. Indeed it is. Alright. And I think that's actually it for this video, but yeah, so I'm trying to paste these out to when the original things were, because I have to record these post-commentary things. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Wind Waker. It means a lot. I love you guys, if in a non-homophobic way, I should say, but like, seriously, I love you guys so much, all the support over the years, and just thank you guys so much for watching this episode. It means a lot, and if you like this episode, hey, like her up and comment her up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.